snowballing, because that's the big one here for me. Renekton versus Aatrox.
Yeah, that matchup is volatile to say the least. But we got Forge with an Aurelia in this mid lane. Doing beyond his signature rise once again. But we always talk about Forge and his love for these melee mid laners. You think of things like the Akali, these assassins. You also think
Sin. Top lane seems to be the way to go, and you touched on already how volatile this matchup can be. You need to play towards top.
Okay, so we want to see Tian getting involved in that top side.
Rogue Warriors are feeling confident now to get in, go for this invade onto the chickens, knowing that they'll have the advantage.
Tian does have his smite up, but Reheal going to force him away, and Forge with an incredibly aggressive TP. He's only TPing to get back to lane, but he's able to use it to find Harrow an advantage. 1v1 in the top side as Ziv.
Go back and get another reset, but look at the items that are available for Forge. Like, Doran's Blade, Longsword, and that Corrupting Potion means that he'll have the kill pressure here in this lane if he can get onto Doomby, but Doomby's doing a really good job here.
Yeah. Forge actually just getting bullied out of the lane completely. Harrow is here as well, though. Doesn't have 6 just yet, so Doomby won't fall asleep in this situation. He is wide awake. Vanguard's edge in, but the exhaust ruins everything, and Crisp read them like a picture book. Onto Harrow they go to pick up an easy second kill. Doomby ticking down, but the shield comes through from Tian.
Also with just Doomby's positioning in the lane.
Oh, we've got a 2v2 on the bot side. Crisp forced to flash away from this one. Hook comes in, but he pulls the face breaker towards him. Barely survives. As the last tick of the Ignite wasn't quite enough. Reheal is low. LWX maybe could go for this one. Still has his flash of 4 plates that LWX has got for himself now. Tian is just playing bouncer. He's keeping him safe. Kick in on towards Harrow. Keeps him out of the fight. Lantern out as well. And FPX. This is beautiful. Now Michi goes in, but he's exhausted. Vanguard's edge is going to end that one, and it's going to be a double kill coming through as Forge grabs these one down. But FPX here with the answer. Reheal falls, and now Nuguri looking to chase this one down onto Forge. Dashes away with the blade.
He's trying to work off of the Gale Force spike, although there is an argument potential here for Kraken Slayer.
Hang on, we've got Forge in trouble yet again. He's gone in, but that was not the play. Reheal now wants to try and answer it, but I have a feeling Rogue Warriors are overcommitting to try and answer for this play. There are 4 of them here, though. Doomby dodges away from the knockup, and it is going to be Crisp that goes down. Tian now trying to escape. Harrow just misses out on the little shillelagh swing. In onto Reheal, the kick is there. And the damage from LWX as well. Ziv trying to get onto the front line, but he's just not tanky enough. Flash over the wall from FPX as he's surviving. Harrow trying to get into the fray, but Tian is in a 2v1, and he's trying to win this one out. Doesn't have the damage, and he's taken down himself. And Rogue Warriors finally get a fight.
It's Skirmish City, Munch! That's the big thing for them.
Oh, the Realm Warp in towards the bottom side. Forge already flashing on this one. But things are going to come back off cooldown. There is no tower to run to. Nobody from Rogue Warriors is near, but the sidestep onto the Q. There's the hook, though, from Crisp. And unfortunately, Forge's great escape has ended it. That started off with a Drake. What can Rogue Warriors do? Hang on. We've got Nuguri in a 1v1 right here. Already has the Gold Drinker, though, and look at the healing that he gets coming out. Him and Ziv in this 1v1. Ziv not level 11 just yet. The World Ender finally coming on through. There's the lifesteal. Flash from Nuguri, though, to dodge away from the knockup. Gets back into the fray, gets the stun, and he should be able to find the 1v1, but the lifesteal is there.
Oh,
Who's going to win this one? Who knows? Ziv takes the 1v1 over Nuguri.
Holy moly, that was a long one, but Ziv, your prize might just be FPX killing you anyway.
Yeah, and Doomby's here as well to snag himself some kill credit. Trying to chase this one down as Ziv. Trying to get onto the wrong side of the map, but he's got some teammates nearby. And Tian doesn't actually have to damage. There's the hook from Crisp, and it was so damn crucial. Everybody coming into the fray now as Tian dashes away, gets himself shield. Reheal goes down, double for Tian before he falls. And now the sleep comes down onto Doomby. Should be able to be finished off. Michi with the kill on that one, but Crisp bringing in reinforcements. And it is pure chaos on the Rift. Now Michi stuck between a rock and an alcove, hooked in from Crisp, who hasn't missed all game. And LWX with another. Going to be able to grab that second dragon for themselves. But let's remember what we said about FPX earlier on. This is not exactly a composition that's going to fall off. Another hook from Crisp here onto Reheal immediately with the Haymaker, but it's Crisp that goes down. Great burst out of Michi. And now maybe Rogue Warriors can find more. Ziv with the World Breaker to try and close the gap. LWX has been separated surgically from the rest of his squad for the Blast Cone to pull himself out of the fray. And how do they always get away with it? Don't want to let them get away with it. Herald has been dropped. Rogue Warriors are on the wrong side of the play. They should be able to cut off the minion wave, but that's not going to matter when a Herald's in play. Moonlight Vigil goes wide, in with the Showstopper, looking for more, but the shield isn't going to be enough for reheal as he's just taken down Harrow as well. Goes into Zhonya's, but his team can't get in here. Vanguard's edges, I was wrong, they all go in, and now Nuguri trying to stop this, trying to peel for his team. 3 versus 3 here, as it's an absolute brawl. The lifesteal isn't there for the Aatrox, and suddenly it's going the way of LWX on the Aphelios, making a quadra kill as he cuts through everybody on one more auto, grabs him to Penta.
Penta kill for LWX. We already said this Aphelios, he's looking kind of scary. He's been picking up those turret plates, and now he's picking up the Penta kill for FPX.
And just look at LWX on the camera. He's able to dodge away from things like the Aatrox abilities. FPX are getting sneaky though, Dagda. But they've been spotted. There's a ward. They don't get away with it this time. I say that. They don't care. They don't care if they've been spotted. They're just going to do it, Dagda.
They absolutely destroy this. You can see LWX, he's got guns for this, bro. You're too late.
Alright.
Already.
If you guys could hear him. We've got a fight on our hands though, as FPX, they've got the Baron and they want a little bit more off the back of it as well. Tian trying to find his way into the fray here, doing be off to the side with LWX, kicking away the enemy mid laner, and Forge is just assassinated by the squad of FPX. A dragon will be their reward. But what more else can they find? Even after getting that pick, they're not going to reset. They just want to find more and more. They don't want to give Rogue Warriors a single second of reprieve. In goes Reheal, great base breaker, but the Lantern keeps him safe. But now the rest of the squad goes in. Moonlight Vigil doesn't do too much, but the damage is there regardless. And now the Realm Warp. You cannot run away from this squad. They will not let you escape. Down go the towers in the mid lane. And with these death timers, maybe they can find more as well. Nuguri is just running past him. He's running over to the rest of the squad because Crisp is on the way. Lantern comes on in, but he doesn't need it. Nuguri finds the 1v1. Inhib goes down in the mid lane. The bot lane tier 2 will fall as well. FPX might be able to find a little bit more for themselves as they're pushing in the mid lane here. Look,
this is it. This is going to be into FPX. They can close this one out.
I think they might just be able to. The towers are falling. They're looking for a 2-0. Mishi hit with the Q here. Sonic Wave not followed. Or it is in the end. Tian kicks him onto the fountain. Doesn't quite have the damage. Now the rest of the fight ensues though as Forge falls. And look at LWX doing everything for the squad. His Q's shredding the health bars. Mishi with a 1 versus 5 on his hands. He gets one for himself. Flashes away from Tian though. Forced onto the fountain. And FPX just look magnificent today.
FPX are on fire. What a performance coming in from this. Work so well together, and the coordination from this team is absolutely spectacular. Game 1, we saw them operate this very difficult composition, make it look like child's play. Now coming into game number 2, they get these perfect team fight setups coming in for the Aphelios. We said already LWX, he's going to be enabled so well in these fights as long as they